Hey there, fellas. Um, not out in the woods today, just out in my front yard. But everybody hears me talking about, bows and bow hunting, and how that is all piece of my life. Well, bows to me is not just like, I know a lot of my videos are just out here shooting in a front yard, target shooting. I don't video a lot of my hunts when I go hunting, what I do out in the woods, because honestly, normally when I'm out hunting and stuff like that, I don't take electronics with me. Even camping, very often I don't take a lot of electronics with me. That's my time away from all this. That's what I like to do. But I want to show you. Here's my basic pack I normally take out with me when I'm only going out for, maybe a couple days or whatever. It's got my, I forget the technical name for it, but that's my bushcraft cup, my tomahawk, a few little odds and ends here and there in it. Right now, normally I carry my canteen cook set, but like I said, I'm not actually out in the woods. I'm out in my front yard. But I am going to make me some tea, so I did bring out my cup, my metal cup for boiling water. Got me some nice pieces of pine, just to help start off the fire a little bit. Don't want to cook over that. Bring the kids out here in a little bit. We're having hot dogs. I'm just starting a fire. But I already got wood cut up. I didn't record that either. But when I'm out in the woods, I have my bow. I normally have, I have a dry bag of food. Normally this much. I mean, this is hot dogs and ketchup, mustard, onions, cheese, all that good stuff for just cooking in the front yard. Normally I have a smaller dry bag that I carry, like dried greens and rice packets, small stuff like that I could cook. And if I would happen to get like a rabbit, squirrel, something like that, I could just throw into the mix with it. I don't like to carry a whole lot of meats unless they're, every now and then I'll carry like that full cooked bag chicken, or cans of cooked chicken, maybe some tuna, just little stuff like that. There's Vienna sausages, I do like those. I do carry some Vienna sausages just for a little snack here and there. But my tomahawk. Normally I have a ferro rod on my knife case, depending. I mean, normally I have my other Damascus tracker. I'm just carrying my Firestorm today. That's, like I said, that's my everyday carry. So I didn't go all out and bushcrafty just to come out in the front yard. I did, however, cut me some feathers and everything just to start my fire, because I don't believe in using, cardboard and all that. And that's like if a have to situation. I mean, you should never really have to do that, especially if you have the knowledge to do it the right way. But back to the archery thing. A lot of people see archery as just, something that you do your spare time. You do always practice. I mean, whether you're a hunter or not, if you're shooting traditional archery, you want to practice as much as possible, which I try to do. But if you're somebody that lives the life, like, bow hunting isn't just a sport or something to do or this and that, it's a lifestyle. And if you're somebody that goes out in the woods for days at a time bow hunting, there's a lot of other things you have to know that goes with it. And that's one of the biggest intrigues to me, because I like to camp. I'm big into like the bushcrafting and survival and prepping and all that, where archery has its place in all of that. which worked out well for me because I've always been an archery fanatic. I love the bow, have since I've been knee-high to a grasshopper. I love archery. And then when I started getting older and I started learning, how to build wiki-ups, just going out with nothing but my knife, my bow, and a few things in a bag, and I can stay out there for weeks at a time. I love that. There's nothing better than that. But I just wanted to put my 2 cents in this and make this video just to, like I said, put my 2 cents in that. That's pretty much explains it there. That in my brain, the way I look at it, a lot of people grab into archery as in you could just walk outside in your front yard. It's not a firearm. It's not loud, and just shoot at targets, which that's great. That really is. I mean, I won't discourage anybody from learning how to shoot a bow. I believe everybody should learn how to shoot a bow. It's an awesome skill. It's a skill that I believe everybody should acquire. But I also believe that if you're going to acquire the bow skill, you should acquire survival skills or living off the land skills, however you want to look at it, to where if you're out with that bow, especially out in the woods, if you're going to bow hunt, that you know how to comfortably be out there. I mean, you can take a tent, you can take all that. That's cool. That makes life easier. But say there's a bad storm, or your tent gets ripped up, or something happens, you lose half your gear or whatever. What then? I believe everybody should have those skills just as a what-if situation. Things go bad. They've gone bad for me quite a few times, and I'm thankful that I have the skills that I have, and I've practiced the things that I practice. Or I could have been in some pretty bad spots sometimes, which I have been in pretty bad spots either way at some points in time before I actually acquired the knowledge I do now, which really got me into this. I ended up homeless. I didn't know a lot of things I know now that I wish I'd have knew back then. But back to the video, I'm starting to ramble on. A ferro rod. This is just a Bear Grylls ferro rod. I picked this up from Walmart. It's a decent ferro rod. I mean, I've used it quite a few times. It has a diagram on the side for Morse code. It has a little pocket in the back of it for putting you some fire starter in there. A lot of nice things about these, but that's one of the things I think everybody should have in their outdoors kit. I mean, you can stay with the matches, stay with the lighter. That's faster, it's easier. But especially in cold weather, like if you're hunting in the fall, hunting in the winter, it gets cold sometimes. The lighters don't want to work, especially butane. Butane, regular Bic lighters, they get cold, they don't want to light. So it's nice to have a steady plan B that you know is going to light whenever you need it to, wet, cold, whatever. Ferro rods are nice. Stormproof matches also nice. But you can only carry so many of those, and they only last so long, and this one thing will last a pretty long time. But other than that, fellas, I think I'm gonna start cooking. I just bored, want to make me a little video here. Put in my, like I said, my 2 cents. I've said that quite a few times. Now I'm just to the point where I'm rambling on. But yeah, I'm gonna start getting the stuff ready here, start some cooking, and hope the Creator blesses you guys, gives you a good day, and you get out in the woods and have some fun. You guys have a good one.